Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Broccoli Ain't Green Show. I'm your co-host, Mr. Wonderful Will.
And I am Tubesox Spam, the world's greatest specialist of everything.
Oh yes, forgive me, man. He had a little too much to drink, so we're gonna have to treat him with a little sensitivity.
I ain't had nothing to drink, man.
Yes,
What
you
you
did,
talking
man.
about? What are you like? What?
Yeah, you drinking on some wine coolers, them Barter and James. Can't handle your alcohol. But anyway,
Hey, run in your mouth, and punch you in your face.
all right, get pimp slapped, son. Sean. So what's going on, everybody? We want to talk about relationships. We're not gonna go anything specific. We're just gonna go the general thing about relationships, such as some of my bad experience and some of my good experience, and some things about my marriage. Forgive my man over here. He's a little quiet. He's a little shy. I don't think he never had sex before. He's a virgin, so
Yep, sure I am.
so we might have to exclude him. So, what do you think, man?
I might go the route that you do. Start picnicking and, get me a couple of puppies and fresh puppies and kittens and bring me a blanket out, take it out to Stone Mountain, make a couple of bologna sandwiches and
You hear that, ladies?
a bottle of champagne.
Yeah, he pokes fun at me because I'm romantic and he's not.
Yes.
See, I'm the type of guy who just pick up a rose and smell it and say it's beautiful and hand it to my woman and say you're beautiful, just as beautiful as this rose. Yeah. And he gets so jealous that he doesn't have that type of connection with women. So you have to treat him with some sensitivity because I got to help him out.
Yeah, then you do all that stuff to women, be like, that's so soft, butter soft.
It's not butter soft.
Melted butter.
Look, I have two sisters, so I know how to treat women. They taught me how to approach women, how a woman's needs
How to prepare a
wants.
picnic. They taught you how to prepare that picnic table.
Picnic.
Picnic?
Because I like going out and holding hands and making my woman just like she's my own world, and he doesn't know how to do that, folks. So, but
now you won't catch me with a picnic bag in the back of my truck, ready for all purposes.
Yeah, anyway.
Picnics.
So, caution: stay away from Tubesox spam. Stay away from Tubesox spam. He's a dog.
No.
Yeah, but anyway, but we're gonna talk about a little things about relationships, and I'm gonna share one experience what I had one time. A friend of mine, we went to a club. We went to a bar. We were just having a general conversation. Everything's cool, music's good, everything. We just talking. Then all of a sudden, this bartender approaches me and says, "Excuse me, that's a woman over there said that you was going to buy her a drink." And I looked puzzled. I said, "What are you talking about?" She turned around and pointed at the woman, she said you were going to buy her a drink. And then I looked at the bartender. I said, no, I don't know that lady. I said, you fix that woman a drink, she going to be paying for herself. That's between you and her. I'm not paying for it. And the point is, I felt so disrespected. Especially when she came to approach me and said, "Why you didn't buy me a drink?"
She thought you was a sucker. She had peep game. She already like, "Go sucker, I can get free
I know, man.
free drink and free food from."
I felt like the gazelle and she was the lion. I'm like, damn. I'm like, do I look that gullible? But anyway, she said, "Why you didn't want to buy me a drink?" I was like, I don't know you. He said, "That's kind of rude. That's lame." But I turned around and I twisted on her. I said, "Okay."
What did you say?
I asked her. I said,
What did you say?
I walked up. I said, "Okay, well, what if I said to you, 'Hey, how you doing? Can I have some ass?'"
That's a perfectly legitimate question.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I said, well, if you feel like you can be disrespectful and say I'm just that dumb to do something like that, then I can come at you and say, "Hey, can I have some of that stuff?" And then she probably want to throw a drink in my face saying that, how dare you talk to me like that? I'm not that type of person.
No, she wouldn't have thrown a drink because you hadn't bought it for her yet.
I know. But that's the point I was making. You know, I have experienced a lot of things. I have experienced a lot of some good things too, you know, but it didn't work out. You know, since I've been divorced, and I've seen how the dating game has changed in these urban cities. So I've been out. I'm a little rusty, but tell me something about your experience.
Yeah, man, mainly my experiences now, man. All that dating stuff, you know, that stuff is for suckers, you know. I'd rather just, you know, hook up, you know, bend them over and, you know, send them home. Or, you know, they don't have to go home, you know, they pay for the room, we can spend the night there.
Can your ass just be serious one time?
Yeah, I am serious, man.
You know, see these
Man, you on
ladies,
tender love.
you see ladies,
Tender love.
that what you call,
love so tender.
that what you call trying to divert from the question.
Close to me.
See, he one of those type of guys don't like to show his vulnerable side. He got to be funny. He got to be tough. I'm more the, do you remember when you told me you love me, baby? And he's like, we don't love them hoes. That's him. He tried to be that way, but we know that. Every Valentine's Day, hey, baby, I got some flowers for you. Yeah. Oh, I got the rolled chocolate. But baby, I'm sorry. Can I at least suck your toes?
Oh, man, it's a sucker, man. Some of these dudes be falling for all this stuff, buying this, paying bills, and, you know, lovey-dovey, and you know, want to spend all of their check on the woman, you know, basically using them. You know, but that's not going to happen to Tubes.
Yeah, right. But we're not going
Tubes' money's is in his pocket.
We're not going to pick on the ladies. We're going to pick on some of these men too.
Yeah, most of the dudes is suckers, man. If I was a woman, if a woman can go to a club, basically for some of these women, it's like every day they go to the club is like Halloween because they go put on their costume, you know, with the tight dress.
Yep.
You know, put on their best outfit, and then they go in there and they go to these dudes and get stuff for free.
Only thing they have to do, pay their last $20 to their name to get in, cause they know some sucker gonna feed them, get them nice and tipsy, and for she can say, all right, nice knowing you, then she gonna go to the man he ain't got shit and give him some booty.
Exactly.
So I know a lot of men out there, no men like that who's just so suckerish for that. But we know that's a word we have for them. We call them simps. For those who doesn't know what simp means, it's an acronym that stands for someone idolizes mediocre pussy. Basically, it's a man who's weak, who is just extra vulnerable, and he does anything, knowing whether the woman has bad intentions or not. He does anything to try to win her affection. Just like he had a $500, $1,000 coat, and he's willing to lay it over a pot of water or for a hood rat, for she can walk over that pot of water, and then she keeps going, don't give him a time of day. That's what a simp is.
Yeah, but it's some dudes, man, go to the club, and they already planning on, you know, they have spending money, and they already had a spending budget. Basically a sucker budget, you know what I'm saying? They gonna go, you know, I'm gonna get this many drinks for myself and meet some girl. And they already know them girls ain't trying to be bothered with them. After they get their little buzz on, and then they got them some wings and what else they serve at the club? You know, little junk food they serve at the club, and then after they get that, you know, it's nice talking to you. I'm getting ready to go.
What's your name?
Yeah, and then they give them a number. The number end up be like a.
You have reached the number that been disconnected.
Man. Yeah, one of them store that closed down like old Sears or Kmart number.
But one thing, you know, at my age, one thing I noticed about a woman, if she gonna be with you, you'll know it. She already know that. A woman already know that if she gonna have sex with you. She already sized you up. She already know that I'm gonna have sex with this man. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah. But one thing's funny for some of the women. If you know you're not even interested in a dude, don't juice his pockets, because you know some of these guys really, and if you might not believe it, but some of these guys really work all week long or 2 weeks, however long they get paid, and then they got their trick off money, and you know they spend the trick off money on the wrong trick. You know it's going to be a bad next couple of weeks until they get paid again. So unless you're planning on getting with the dude, let them keep that trick off money in their pockets.
So we just asking you, just kind of be nice. Don't take all his money. One drink. How about a one drink minimum? How about that?
But then again,
can you at least do that?
Yeah, but then again, if you're gonna be a sucker, man, they might as well go ahead, because I guess they probably figure if they're not spending it on them, they're gonna spend it on somebody else.
Yeah, I know.
And they will, dudes will just take money and spend it.
And for all the simps out there like to do crap like that, let me tell you, at least pay all your bills first before you do that. Make sure your rent is paid. Make sure your cell phone is paid. Make sure your lights are paid, and gas, water, whatever you have, any type of utility.
Well, if they do all that, then they won't have trick money. All the money be spent on useful and purposeful things. Then they won't have trick off money. And that's the reason why some of the women want to get with them, because they come in there, they neglected to pay the bills and all that, and trying to get some booty.
And feel like a big ass dummy at the end of the night.
Yeah, but Atlanta is the big time sucker city.
Yeah, I know. Like where I'm from, DC, I moved up here probably like maybe 5 years ago, and I'm telling you, man, it's hardly anything different from Atlanta and like Cincinnati, Ohio, those areas up there. It's the same type of game, but we talk different and have different accents, but it's the same exact type of game. And as far as, for those who looking for a relationship, make sure
you don't go to a club looking for a relationship.
Club is not a good place to go. Even to a sports bar is not a good place to go. Because one thing, male and female, they're not being their genuine self, because we all have alter egos when we go out to the club. Because I do it too. I do the same thing myself. I don't be the regular me. I have my game face on, and I might talk a little different. But clubs, that's not a good place, because everybody on their A game. A good place to meet someone, like anywhere, like church, gas stations, going to Walmart, Family Dollar, Dollar General, places.
Hey, so how you mac on them when you see them in church?
Well, shit, go to them deacon boys, man. Them some true pimps. Yeah, you might can go to a gas station such as Quick Trip or BP or the racetrack, any type of place like that. You can just meet someone, and if you have some type of connection and have a good conversation, then more likely you might have a good chance of having something. But just be smart and be safe. And so what do you think?
Hey, just do what you got to do. Meet them, find them. And a lot of these women nowadays, they always say they don't want to give you their phone number right away. It's social media. Right. They always, well, I hit you on, what is it, Facebook and all that junk. And if it was, 15 years ago, you'd have to give somebody a number. Right. But now a lot of women, I don't want to give my number. I'll give you this and that. I don't do that social media junk anyway.
Right, but that's why maybe we need to go back to the traditional way, like dating sites. Dating websites, it's convenient, but still, I don't think that's the best resources of meeting someone. It's just doing the old-fashioned way, just going out, socializing, and you might meet someone like that. And one question I always had for the women is that, and this being my experience, I'm not kind of going off the subject a little bit, but it seems like I hear the things they say, what they want, what they expect. They want all these things from men, They want the men to open doors for them. They like, you know, the total chivalry thing. And then in my experience, I met some, and I've been, and I have, you know, presented the chivalry thing. I've opened doors. You know, when I'm out with them, I give them
Picnics.
my undivided attention.
Picnics with the red square picnic blanket, puppies, and kittens.
Anyway, like I said,
How far has that gotten you?
it didn't get me anywhere because when they get that, they don't know what to do with it.
I say, man,
But they say that's what they want. But I think when you what they say, put your money where your mouth at, they tend to divert.
Put your money where your mouth is.
But I just wondered why is that, and I found out a lot of them are kind of indecisive too. What about another thing too? Height. Why do women won't give a short man in the play?
Because they all angry. A lot of the little short dudes. I used to never believe that about the Napoleon complex, but it is a lot of short dudes.
I don't think it is true because
They are short.
now
Short dudes are short.
I know I said the dating, you know, looking on these dating websites are really not a good tool, but I am kind of a junkie because I read a lot of women.
You shouldn't say you're a junkie on the.
No, I take that back. You're right. I take that back. Just scratch that part out. But a lot of them say, I don't care how good of a person you are. You can be the perfect gentleman. But if you're under 6 feet, you will not get a time of my day.
Yeah, because most of them kids are taller. They don't want a man that's shorter than the kids.
But you don't think that's being a little shallow?
Hey, I guess
I'm
they
taking
like
up
what
for
they
the.
like.
See, I'm 6'3", but I'm taking up for the men who's shorter. So I'm on y'all side now because you say you're looking for love, and I don't want to go to the Bible how the Bible defines love. But why don't you consider a man's height? Why that has to be like a deal breaker?
Hey, it's better. Well, it's either that or most of them. The biggest one a lot of women use is the money. They find out, money is the first thing, or at least you got to have. I can see everybody needs a job. You grown, and in these years you need a job. Everybody should have a job, but you don't have to be, making 6 figures, 7 figures,
Right,
8 figures.
right.
Just able to support yourself.
Right.
And able to get around and do stuff like that.
But I want to say this.
You don't have to be rich.
I want to say this though. I got to add this part now. Women, I understand that you want a man who's stable and all that, but if your ass is making minimum wage, you do not have a right to judge a man making probably a few dollars more than you.
You're trying to come up.
I think that's so contradicting. If you got it, but you should be able to at least have somebody be your equal or more. That's where you go by. Because one thing I can learn, I can say this because I'm qualified to say this. When you talking about serious long-term relationships or marriage, money destroys relationship quicker than infidelity. And I can tell you that from experience. Money.
I thought it was infidelity.
Nah, brother. Look, just like you dating a woman who's a billionaire and she cheats on you, are you actually going to leave her? Because she...
Oh, I dated Oprah for like 3 years, but
Come on, man. Serious.
yeah.
Serious now. Serious.
So why if I say I dated Oprah for a while, why can't I be serious? Oprah's just a human being like everybody else.
Okay, we use her then. She would cheated on you. Would you leave her?
I just left her anyway because I know my 25th birthday, she didn't want to give me that
Okay.
jet I was trying to get.
Okay, he's on that medicine, folks. He can't be serious tonight.
I'm serious, man.
He can't be serious. But
Why
I'm pretty
can't
sure.
oh God! If I said
I'm pretty
I
sure
said I was dating your
y'all
next
see
door
my
neighbor,
point.
everything was fine.
But I was making a good point.
I say Oprah.
I was
soon
making
I
a
say
good
Oprah.
point, and you ruined it.
I didn't mean to ruin it. Is there anything I can fix? To make it up to you, I'll get you a new picnic blanket
Him,
and a basket.
no,
And
do-
I'll go to the pound
do
and get
something
you
with your life. Go
2
make-
fluffy puppies.
Make something with your life. Go make me a drink. Do some. Just put some cup of ice cubes in and pull a drink in there.
Fluffy puppies and kittens. and then you take the blanket and you shake off all the ants and wipe off all the grass, and then serve the girl a what are them? Would you like the bologna sandwiches with the cheese and mayonnaise and a little drop of mustard and a bag of potato chips, Lay's potato chips, and have a nice romantic dinner. Well, no, it's brunch. Brunch sounds more exciting.
Okay. Okay, folks, that's it. Well, I guess time for us to go. It's time him to take his nap and drink his milk. So he's being too silly right now.
I ain't being silly, man.
But we thank you again for listening for the Broccoli and Green Show.
Hey, hold up.
What?
Leave comments. Y'all get on. Next time you on the YouTube, leave comments.
Right.
Y'all some busters. Most of the people that are listening are busters. You'll call on the phone and all of this stuff, and say this and that and all yippity yappity, but you ain't leaving comments, man. The next person that says something to me that ain't left a comment, I'm busting you right in your top lip.
Also, please subscribe. We're gonna do this, folks. We doing this. We're gonna keep doing this until we ready to stop. But this is gonna be a long time. So I ask of you all, subscribe. Look us up on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And we thank you all for listening again. And we hope you have a productive, safe week. And we always say God is love, love is God. And y'all have a great week. Peace.
Peace.